Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today we will talk about my favorite Chinese stocks. These belong to several industries as you can see here. My first one is NEO Limited, which is a auto manufacturer. They're also called as Chinese Tesla. Second is Daqo New Energy Corp. They're into solar and they provide the energy solutions for solar. And next is EHang Solutions, ticker EH. They're into aerospace and defense. And fifth is PDD, Pinduoduo. And they're into internet retail. They're doing a fabulous job in this area. Next is BILI. It's Bilibili Inc. And they're into electronic gaming and multimedia. Something like, we have companies like Electronic Arts and, some of, Unity. It's something along those lines. And then we got JD.com. It's one of the famous internet retail e-commerce site website. They sell a lot of things through their commerce site. Next is QFIN. It's a 360 DigiTech. They're into consumer credit services and they're doing very well. And next is Tencent Music Entertainment Group. They're into music, as you can see. And next is NetEase, NTES. They're into internet content and information. They're doing a fabulous job. They're established player in the e-commerce world. And last but not least is OneConnect Financial. They're into Fintech, and they're doing a very good job providing solution to all the institutions for financial applications. So with that, let's dive into some of these companies and see why these companies make sense. So with that, quick synopsis of the companies. First is NEO. NEO is Chinese Tesla, and 90% approve the founder. They're into the electric vehicle itself, battery solutions, charging solutions. They have wide variety of areas here, and they're into premium or a luxury electric vehicle market where there is a huge market in China. Next is Daqo Energy. They're into solar. They are really provide the polysilicon used in solar panels. And next is JD.com. They're off late. They're doing very well. In the past, they had a little bit bumps along the way, but now they're doing very well. They're into e-commerce, and 59% approve the CEO here. And next is EHang Solutions, EH. They're about $4.6 billion company, not too big. They're into autonomous aerial vehicle technology. Next is Pinduoduo, and it's a big company as you can see, $245.86 billion market cap, and they have an e-commerce platform. Stock is really doing very, very well. And it's I would recommend this stock because it's really doing well. Next is Bilibili Inc. BILI. It's about $50 billion company and has a lot more room to grow. And they're into mobile games and entertainment services. They're really doing very well of late. OneConnect Financials, OCFT. It's a small company as you can see. It's got a cloud platform. It can provide solution to financial institutions. Think about something like a Encino Technologies or Encino Technologies that we have at US. Something similar. It's a growing market. I would really recommend this stock. It's a low dollar stock, but has a huge growth in front of it. Next is QFIN. They're into consumer finance solutions, and in China, there is a lot of demand for consumer finance. So this company will do very well. Low market cap, as you can see here. Last but not least is NetEase. It's an established player. They're doing very well, in the e-commerce services area, and $87.38 billion market cap. You might have noticed here, I have not covered Alibaba here. So Alibaba is one of the good player in the past, but off late they are not growing that rapidly. That's one of the reason it's fallen off the cliff in this list here. So with that, let's dive into these Chinese stocks one by one. So this chart is organized by yearly performance. So it's in a descending order. At the top, you got highest performing stock, and all the way down, you got lowest performing stock. So with that, Neo, it's a $56 company, and Chinese Tesla, as you all know, $91.28 billion market cap. Impressive performance, as you can see here. Revenue is in billions, 1.79 billion. Good revenue growth, and the good gross margin. So because there's a huge revenue growth and also positive gross margin, I would recommend this company, and this can really grow very well in the Chinese premium electric vehicle market. Next is Daqo Energy. This is a solar play. In China, with the current government, there is a lot of effort to really curb carbon emission and cleaner energy. So Daqo New Energy Corp is really taking advantage of anti-pollution and really growing very well here. It's a $8.39 billion company. Impressive 1 year performance, as you can see here, and a very good gross margin, 29.20. Next is EHang Holdings. This is also doing very well. It's a little bit smaller, like $4.61 billion market cap. Good performance, and revenue growth is very good, as you can see here. It's a smaller company, smaller revenue, so off the smaller base, it's a huge revenue growth and a good gross margin also. Pinduoduo and BILI are my favorites here, and they are doing very well. And Pinduoduo is a huge market cap company, and BILI is 50.45 billion. You can see they're doing very well from a 1 year performance, and revenue growth is also very good for these bigger companies and a good gross margin. And JD.com is a very famous company in China. It's about $96 right now, and good performance, good revenue growth, and good gross margin, which is 14.70. Next, QFIN is a little bit smaller company. As you can see, stock price is also low, $2.92 billion company. I would buy these companies and put it away. This will grow very well. This can become Chinese PayPal or Chinese Square, as you can think of, and doing very well. And even Encino as an example, and very good revenue growth and a good gross margin. It's mainly a SaaS play. That's why it's a software play. That's why you see the gross margin in 80s. Next is Tencent Music. Tencent Music is really a music type company, and doing very well, as you can see here. Good gross margin, and a good revenue growth. Next is NetEase. It's an established company and a very good performance, 78.76, and a great revenue growth, and also a good gross margin. Last but not least, one Connect Financial Tech. They are doing very well, 39% revenue growth and 37% gross margin, which is very impressive. So the stocks that are highlighted in bold font are my favorites, and let's go into their performance and see why these make sense. Neo is a steady eddy, as you can see here. They've done very well. In February, they are kind of sort of flatlining, which is okay. Good time to pick it up. And Daqo Energy is also a very consistent player. They're doing very well. TIGR I did not recommend because they've gone up so much in past couple of months. It's not worth buying at this level. EHang is a good company, steady eddy, as you can see here, very good performance. They've gone up very well in January. I would wait a little bit to buy this company. Pinduoduo and BILI, these two are my favorites. They are very consistent stocks. They're growing very well. JD is again very steady stock. As you can see, more greens, only one red, very steady. And QFIN is really one of the smaller companies. I would buy and put the stock away. And same story with the OCFT, very small company. I would buy the stock and keep it away. NetEase is a very established company. This stock can be even held in a retirement type portfolio, very steady Eddie type stock, and I'm sure it will do very well in the future. So with that, let's look at a little bit on how I analyze the stocks, just to give you an idea. So NIO, as you can see here, it's a $56 company, electric vehicle market. They're mainly into premium electric vehicles, and they offer 5, 6, 7-seater SUVs. And stock, as you can see here, done very well. Being a Chinese Tesla, is trying to emulate our Tesla. With that, from a um, past couple quarters, they've done very well. They've surprised in front of from both revenue and EPS perspective. Impressive year-over-year revenue growth, as you can see here, and they've missed the expectations in end of 2019, as you can see here. Very good gross margin, as you can see, it's improving, and also net margin is getting better, as you can see here, all the way from -100, now it's -26. And they're making very good news. They've been increasing the deliveries very well, surged 352%. Their vehicle sales are up in the third quarter, and loss from operations is really decreasing. So these are all positive signs for an automaker. It's not like a SaaS business where you can crank out. It's really very intensive business, and they got some worthy competitors, as you can see here. So with that, next we'll look at Daqo Energy. Daqo Energy is, again, it's a solar play. They're into solar materials and solar photovoltaic products. So stock has done tremendously well with the Chinese initiative to really look at the alternative energy. This can really do well. And last quarter, they have missed the expectations from a revenue perspective. That's why stock came down a little bit around the time frame. But overall, it's a good stock, and good gross margin. It's improving, as you can see here, and good net margin. And they got few achievements here. They are working with multiple. They're working to really reduce or increase the efficiency of their production, and they're also seeing some momentum in the world as everybody is implementing renewable energy. And they got some key customers like JOYY, Trina Solar, and a bunch of other companies they're working with. And they got some competitors, as you can see here. So this is a snapshot of how I analyze the companies, just to give you an idea. So with that in mind, I will sum it up. As you can see here, the companies in the bold: NIO, Daqo, EHang, Pinduoduo, Bilibili, JD, 360, DigiTech, Tencent, NetEase, OneConnect. These are my favorites. With that, thank you very much, and happy investing.